Welcome to Thunder Visitors, a game for 1 to 3 players that takes about 20 minutes. To play the game, all you need to do is download one file from boardgamegeek.com. It's one sheet you have to download, and you can either print the normal version or the low ink version. Furthermore, you need one die per player. The game consists of 16 cards, which all have a similar layout. First of all, the 4 corners of every card contain the 4 elements contributing to thunder. When those 4 elements are combined, a thunder is created. Then every card also has a sidebar. The top of the sidebar shows 4 colored rings, and the order of the colored rings is different on every card. Furthermore, the sidebar also has the energy value of the card. These values range from 1 to 4. Then every card also has 4 symbols. The order of the symbols is fixed. Furthermore, every card has a color-specific ring and symbol. There are 4 colors and 4 symbols, and every card also has a win and a lose action. Now you know everything to play the game. When you set up the game for a solo experience, there are 3 levels to choose from. When you choose easy, give yourself 10 hand cards and lay the remaining 6 cards face down as indicated on the screen in a 4x4 grid. When you choose medium, give yourself 9 cards and lay the remaining 7 cards as indicated on the screen. When you choose hard, you get 8 cards and you lay the remaining 8 cards as indicated on the screen. The card that was laid at the bottom right corner of the grid should be the card that was laid last in the grid. Now flip this card face up and add your die to it at the bottom right corner. Now you're ready to start playing the game. Pick a card from your hand and add it to the grid. If you lay down your card adjacent to a card that's face down, you flip this card face up and you can compare values to see whether you can play the win or the lose actions. How can you know whether you can play the win or the lose actions? Well, it works as follows. The card that was laid down in the grid last in the previous turn has 4 colored rings on its sidebar on the left hand side. Now the top color is the strongest color in the next round. Suppose the card that was flipped open and your card have the same color, then you have to look at the symbols which are in the text box at the bottom of the card. But in this instance, the card that you added to the grid had a yellow ring, while the card that was flipped open has a green ring. Because you won the bidding round, you can choose to play all or part of your win actions or play the lose action. It also means that the card that was flipped open is the card that was added to the grid last. So the colored rings in the sidebar of this card will decide the order of the colors for the bidding round of the next turn. 2 remarks. If you lay down your card next to more than one face down card, then you can choose which card you want to flip face up. On the other hand, if you lay down your card adjacent to 0 face down cards, then the card you just added to the grid is the first card, so you can play the win or the lose action, but it's also the last card. So the colored rings on the sidebar of the card that you added will decide the order of the colors for the next round. By laying cards and moving over the grid, players try to score thunder. That works as follows. First of all, a thunder has to be created by bringing the 4 elements adjacent to each other. When that happens, thunder strikes, and the player wants to move his or her die to it in order to record it. When that works out well, a thunder can be scored, and that goes as follows. Every card has an energy value. So first of all, those values are added up, and then it is multiplied by the memory value of the die of the recording player. So in our example, our player has a score of 14 by recording this particular thunder. Whenever you score a thunder, 2 things happen. Your die is hurled away to the bottom right corner of the bottom right card, and your die is reset to 1. The game ends when the last card is laid and the last action is played. At that time, it's time to add up all the thunders that were scored. If you end up with a score below 100, it's okay, but try again. Next time, you can choose one card from the deck before you start playing. If you scored higher than 100, you did a great job and you can go up to the next stage. So you can go from easy to medium or from medium to hard. If you can score more than 100 in the hard mode, you're very good. Congratulations.